What is going on, my Purpe fam? How's everybody doing on this Sunday evening? Hopefully, everybody's ready to start your weeks or your week. And yeah, the markets are, they're doing a little bit better right now. They are coming up just slightly. So I was kind of excited to see that. So, guys, let's go ahead and get on, and let's see what's happening in the market. But before we do, guys, I gotta open up the Mountain Dew, baby. All right. So hopefully you said hi to my buddy Purpe right there, and also hopefully you dig in the new backdrop right here. But we got some things to go over today when it comes to Purpe. All right, so let me go ahead and let's see. Let's go to the price of the Purpe. So let's see. We got tools. Let's see, Purpe. Let me go ahead and get my computer restarted. So let me go ahead and pull up my application here when it comes to this. All right. Well, let's go ahead and see what we got. All right, so we got Purpe. We got 12.8 thousand followers on the X account. And they are saying it's time to pump. So, guys, it is time to pump. They are officially stating that the pump is coming. So, that's why I was like, you know what? We are fueling up. We are getting ready to make some moves. And we are getting ready to go ahead and go to the next level of what Purpe has to offer. Which is really, really, very, very crucial. So, man, I don't know why I'm having like a brain freeze right now. Let me see. Purpe. I don't know why I'm not thinking of Dex tools. There we go. I knew it was one of them. I'm like, wait a minute. My computer restarted, like I said. So, guys, it looks like we are trying to hit the threes. And you know what is crazy? So we have this coming up right here. Guys, look at this. We're staying in the hot coins. I seen this earlier, and I was like, I'm going to wait for my live until we can officially go ahead and see what we got going on the price action. So if we want to go ahead and make this a little bigger. So I'm looking at right here. I mean, even though this is not really like professionally drawn right here, I'm going to go ahead and take this off and put legit drawings. I'm going to show you guys why I am feeling bullish on Purpe, right? So for the first thing, we have a bottom one right here and then a bottom two right here. Excuse my my drawings. Hold on, let's make this a little better. Hold on. Oops, delete. Let's go ahead and delete that one. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one more time. So we got our bottom one right here, bottom two right here, and even it's kind of weird because you can see another like small bottom right there, small bottom right here, small bottom right here, and a small bottom right here. So it's almost like we have a double bottom. That's crazy, right? A double bottom. That is very, very bullish when it comes to a price action. I think people are gearing up for the rate cuts that a lot of people believe that we are getting on Wednesday. So that is something that if you haven't already heard about, we are getting rate cuts more than likely on Wednesday. According to Polymarket, there's a 94% chance that we are going to go ahead and get those rate cuts. So that is something very, very bullish on that end. Then let's see what we got going on. Remove and remove. All right. So if we actually take these and we are actually going to look at the trend line, right? This is what I see. Where is it? No, not trend angle. Oh, it's because I gotta go up. All right. Why doesn't this fit? There we go. All right. So let's take a look at this trend line, right? So, let's see. So this is what I'm kind of seeing. We had this trend line right here. Very, very strong. Very, very, supportive trend line right here. So we got we came up. We went to go touch it. We have the first trend right there. It was like resistance, came up, broke the resistance, came down. It was support, broke it, came up, touched it, still resistance, still resistance, still resistance, broke out of this wedge right here, and now we are seeing something else. So we kind of did a trend reversal right here, right? That's what they call a trend reversal. So now we have a new trend line right here. So this is what I can see. I can see Purpe following this trend, coming up, bouncing, coming up, bouncing, coming up, bouncing, until we get to this next major trend line, which is right here. And if you don't understand what is going on, let's go ahead and take a look at the daily, right? The daily is really going to show us what we got going on when it comes to the trend line over here. So see, we got a couple people watching. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section or in the chat that we got. Let me see. Oh, why is this doing... Hold on, guys. I don't know what in the world. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and pull this. Oh, you know what? I bet you guys have heard that music. Let's see. Oh, maybe not because it's on mute. All right. Let's see. Where is this? I don't know. All right. We'll figure it out. All right. All right. So anyway, let's get back onto this. What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, we're here. Okay. So if we are taking a look at the price action, look at this. We have a major long-term, multi-month. We're on the daily. This is a multi-month resistance line. And we haven't been able, if we get above it, we come right back down and fall underneath it. Get above it, come right back, touch it, come right back down. Get above it, come right back down. So what we really need is we need the market, which I think is going to do, to really heat up, right? So if we get the market to heat up and the testing of this resistance line, that is going to bring us more kind of bang, right? More push. We got to just blast right past it, and we got to kind of get far enough up to where we could test one of these other support lines, kind of create a new support, right? Or resistance lines, I guess. Right now these are resistance lines because we're under it. So they were support at one point, they came down, or they were resistance, but right now these are important resistance lines. So what we need to do is we need to break above. I think the first thing we need to get past is we need to get back into the fours. We need to hold those fours. If we can get back in the fours and hold the fours, that's going to be our first goal. We need to get back in there. I think with the rate cuts, that's going to be the perfect time on Wednesday to blast right past those lines, stay into the fours, and proceed to our next level. Let's see. So let me go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. All right, cool. So we have that. And I think we might be able to draw another major trend line. Let me see what we got. Let's see. So we're going to go here. I think we got another major trend line. Let's see. Let's bring this down. 1, 2. Yes. So we have another major trend line right here. So here's the new trend. So here's the new so if you look at it, they say zoom out, right? If you zoom out, you can always see kind of what's going on in the land of the TA, right? So you have the fundamentals, you have the community, and then you have the technical analysis. So they got the community. You know, very, very supportive. I think Facebook, this is the coin of Facebook. Purpe is definitely the coin of Facebook. It is a super exciting thing. You know, I'm super excited to be back in the Billy Club. Got over 1 billion tokens. And guys, I'm going for past all-time highs, right? I'm not selling one token. I haven't sold one token since I've got over the billion. I have not sold one token. I've actually bought a little bit more. I put another couple $100, I think, in you know, a couple, like 2 weeks ago. Took some staking rewards from something else and kind of threw it on, and kind of went all in, right? So I'm all in on Purpe, and so I really, really want this to succeed, and I'm ready for this to hit billions, right? So we have this is this is a top resistance line right here, but I think for the short term, we need to kind of look. Let's see. Let's bring this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in. All right. So we have this. This is our daily. Okay, so this gives us a little bit of better picture. So this is our daily. We have the trend has reversed. We were coming down. Now we're kind of coming back up. So the first resistance line is going to be around 3.6. And then after 3.6, I think we need to push until we get maybe around 4.6. So 3.6 and 4.6 is really the next two levels that I'm looking for at kind of going up and being able to pass right through. So we got to you know, continue to dollar cost average, continue to hodl. Trust me, when the market heats up, when Purpe or when Solana heats up, Purpe is going to do massive things, right? It's gonna run. It's gonna run. It's staying in the hot coins, so we already know. We got the social media. There's we got Wall Street Bets. We got another Purpe page, and then we got my page, the Purpe Army page. And guys, post dollar cost average. That is the two major things that can be done right now to really set this thing and launch this thing. And it's gearing up, right? It's gearing up to launch. Just like the thumbnail on this video is kind of portraying, they're gearing up to launch. They Purpe was listed on another exchange. I think it was like last week. Let's go ahead. Let's see. All right, it was December 2nd. So 5 days ago, we got a listing, right? Pepe got a listing on BitTrue, and BitTrue is, you know, they have some pretty decent volumes. So every exchange that list Purpe, they have to hold supply. If they have to hold supply, that means that they're not going to sell it, right? So that's kind of like another way that you can kind of build your floor, because you want to build that floor. You want to continue to keep stepping up and stepping up to where it's near impossible to come back down, unless there's like a black swan event or like Solana just absolutely crashed, which I don't see that anytime soon. Let me tell you why. Because we're having rate cuts. 1, 2, quantitative tightening has ended. That means that we are in a level of just stability right now, and eventually we're going to go quantitative easing, which means the government is going to be pushing more money into the markets. People are going to feel more comfortable. They're going to go on to more risk on assets, meaning it's a little bit riskier, but there's a lot more money to be made. And so what will happen is these institutions, somebody like these really rich people, they'll go to their bank, they'll open up all these different things. Their bank will take that money, and then the bank will be like, all right, you're going to get a guaranteed 4%. The bank will go ahead and make 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200, 300, 1,000% gains, give them the 4% and keep the rest. That's why the banks keep getting richer, and that's why these institutions keep getting richer, and that's why the rich keep getting richer, is because they keep doing what they know works over and over and over and over again. And that's kind of something that I've had to learn over the last couple here, let me take it off. It's kind of something I had to learn over the last couple you know, years, months. Been doing it since 2017, what to do, what not to do. chasing shiny objects. Very, very risky. Taking something like Purpe, where you've seen a proven track record, and where you see the community, where you have stability, where you have people that are continually showing conviction in it, that are holding. That is where you want to be, because that is when the markets gear up, and they will gear up. Quantitative easing is coming. It may, a lot of people are saying Q2 of 2026. More and more, it's kind of looking like that. I was kind of hoping for a Q4 rally 2025, but more and more, we might be looking at that Q2 2026 for that. Look at that. We just passed the threes once again, so that is very, very positive. So Q2 2026, it could be it. Now, some people think that we can have a little Christmas rally. We could have a little Christmas rally. We could have a little December rally, and that would be, I could see that, right? I could see a little Christmas rally kind of pump up, and then especially with the rate cuts, and especially with Purpe, right? You have the RSI double bottom, right? Double bottom, and then you have the chart. It really looks like, to me, almost a cup and handle, right? You have your cup, you have your handle, and so it really looks like to me that we are going to be able to go ahead and start pushing our way back up, and I think that is very, very possible. So we're staying in the hot coins. We got the price, we got the RSI, we got the community. Let's take a look at some other stuff. We got the rate cuts coming. So then we got the crypto coin market cap. So let's see what coin market cap is telling us, right? A little less fear than yesterday. We're at 24. We're still in mostly Bitcoin season right now. I think that is going to change. There is a chart. I'm gonna have to grab it. I'm gonna have to find it so I can show you guys. It's showing the. Let me see if I can find it. Bitcoin to altcoin ratio. So there is a chart, right? Here it is. So it's called the dominance, right? So the Bitcoin dominance. So the Bitcoin dominance is saying that this is the levels that when people are looking at all the other coins and Bitcoin, where are they going? So right now, if there was $100, almost $60 is going into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is taking 60% of the entire market. So when this falls, this is good because that means more money is going into altcoins. So we want this to fall, right? We want this to fall. For people that are in Purpe, really want that to fall. That is going to show some really, really good things for. It's gonna be really, really good for altcoin holders, meme coin holders, and different different holders of all these other coins besides actual Bitcoin. Let's see what Solana is doing. So Solana is up 0.61% for the 24 hours, 0.87% for the hour. So that is positive as well. We got Bitcoin up 1.77%, Ethereum up 1.68%. We got BNB up 0.74%. Keep in mind, guys, Purpe is also on BNB now. So that pair is going to do well with BNB, and then the Solana pair is going to do well with Solana. But there should be a market maker that kind of helps keep those in line. And so they should be fairly, the gap should be very, very low for that. So, what I think is going to happen? Guys, I think right now it's kind of a waiting game until Wednesday. I think it is going to be a little bit of a waiting game until Wednesday. I think once Wednesday comes, we're going to see the rate cuts. And most likely, as we're seeing, it is going to be probably 0.25%. If it's 0.5%, that's even better. A lot of people, what people are asking, why does it matter? Okay, so it matters because when you look at it, right, you look at how much people are paying to borrow money. You're looking at how much people are paying to um, uh, how much money left over. So if you're paying 8% versus 7.5, 7.5, you're gonna be saving more money, so you're gonna be able to have more money to place onto things like crypto and Perpe. So that is something to kind of keep an eye out on as well. So that is something to kind of think about as well. So let's see, what else do we got? So we already seen time to pump, right? So guys, and when this thing pumps, it pumps. This thing went from 1 million to 140 million, I think, over a week. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I think it can happen. I think that we are going to see the market gear up. I think Perpe is going to shortly follow, and I think that we are going to be able to really see some massive gains with Perpe, with Solana, with all of these different cryptos that have been kind of stagnant for like the last year. In my opinion, meme coins have had meme coins and altcoins kind of, in my opinion, have been slightly in a bear market for the last year. They're ready to wake up. They're ready to run. They're ready to shine. And so, like I said, the next two levels I'm looking for is around 3.5 and 4.5. Right? If we can get past 3.5 and 4.5, we're going to break this long term two resistances that we have really been trying to get past for the last while. I mean, we can even zoom out even more. Let's see, 1 week, right? So if we zoom out even more to the 1 week, we can see that it's been a long time. We can even go to a month, right? Let's see. So guys, this is actually kind of crazy. So it's been, let's see, we've been trying to break this for so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost 1 year. Isn't that crazy? We've been trying to break this for almost a year. And so, like I said, normally they say a bear market lasts about a year. So it only makes sense that we are going to see this run very, very soon. Because the bottom is right here, right? The bottom is going to be around like your 2.5, right? So your 2.5 it should be around the bottom. So 2.5 right now, I think, is our local bottom on the monthly. 3.5 is going to be your first level of resistance, and then 4.5 is going to be your second level of resistance. And if we could break that, let's see, where's 4.5? Right here. If we can break that, then about 6.5, I could see maybe being a little bit, because we got, let's see, let's go ahead and put these lines right here as well. So we got trend line. We're really getting into some TA. I don't know, I'm just excited. I think we are really gonna be shining here pretty soon. Oh man, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted a horizontal line. That's what I wanted. All right, cool. So right now we're looking at right around there. So if we can break 3.5, 4.5, I think we'll jump right up to about 6.5. If we could break 6.5, then I think we are gonna come up to, let's see, let's make some of these real quick. 6.5. So there should be, we really don't have much to, we don't have much, right? So that's the thing. Once you kind of get out of the territory with all this, with all the, that, I forget the term, with all like the fair market value area, and you get into these where not many people, it jumped up so quick and kind of sold fairly quick. You don't have many people that are waiting to get out. You might have a couple, but I mean, by the time you get up here, they've probably been dollar cost averaging. They probably took their profit when it, like, you know, if they dollar cost average, they're probably, long story short, they're probably out by now. And if they're out by now, that means that we probably will just, it'll be probably very quick. It'll probably be a very quick, violent, just move up, right? I don't think after we get into the sevens, I think it's just gonna be like I mean that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing it's gonna be very very quick and very very we might see even candles like this where it's just because there's really nothing, and then once you get past the 140 market cap, then you really get in price discovery mode. Then there's really nobody that's waiting to get out. It's just whoever wants to start taking money first, and then but then at that point you have the FOMO hitting, and then you have people like selling a little bit, buying a little bit, and then it just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. And that is the time that I think is coming very very soon. In my opinion, I think we're gonna see it. I think we're gonna see it before the summer. That's the longest I foresee that it taking. I think before the summer, you know, I think we are going to see some massive moves up, and I think we are going to see this hit new all-time highs. That's my predictions. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys think we are going to hit a new all-time high before the summer? I think so. I think we will. So, anyway, and plus, you know, the main page called it. Time to pump. The main page is telling us, guys, we're ready. We're almost there. Let's do it. Let's pump. So go ahead and follow the main Purpe, which is right here. Here's the @ handle at Purpe Pepe Soul. I think this it's a 0, not an O. And so go ahead and follow that. Go ahead and follow all the Facebook pages, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. So like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys think Purpe can hit a new all-time high before the summer, hit that like. Let me know in the comments or in the chat.